Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Appreciate it. Two things that people are obsessed about here in the States, or should I say the Western world. Guys are obsessed with self-worth and how high a woman's body count is. Just understand that when you ask somebody what their body count is, they're going to assume that you're using that as a judgment against them. And it's not like they really know, because you have to know that most likely her body count is higher than yours. It's the equivalent question to her asking you, how much money do you make a year? Most guys don't want women asking them how much money they make a year. But then here's the kicker part. When you go overseas, passport bros, these women are going to ask how much money you make because they want to know if you could support and provide for a family, which most of you cannot back home. So they know that most guys are average back home in the States. That's why they know that you're coming over there in the first place, because it's cheaper to trick on them versus tricking off women back home, right? They know you ain't got it like that. So they figure you could get women a dime a dozen if you just pay for it up front, whatever third country you tend to go to. See, I like to go to countries that everybody else isn't blowing up. What I mean is everybody traveling at the same place at the same time to the same country. Because if you go to a non-third world country, you get to learn a little history, you get to eat good, maybe even better. But there's nothing wrong with the third world countries. I went to Brazil once back in 2018. It was all right. But it's like, I feel like a lot of people like the overhyped places at the same time, like the DR. It's like a lot of people are getting set up. They're doing over there doing goofy shit that they wouldn't do back home. Like, it's just wild to me. It's like guys are going over there with no money, no credit card, just stupid shit. Getting caught up, making videos, posting videos all over social media, trying to get attention, begging for money. It's really pathetic, but I mean, I guess that's what generation we're living in. But those are two things that need to stop. Asking somebody what their body count is. What the hell? It's like, you got to understand, the average woman, well, women in general do not care about how many women a guy has slept with. So why do you care about what she did with other dudes? I mean, literally. She's going to ask you about money before she's going to ask you about any other girls. So it's really goofy. It's really stupid. Those are two questions that need to stop. And let alone, what do you bring to the table? That's another stupid question. So you guys that brag that you got game, you got this and that, you guys ask these stupid, goofy ass questions. It's none of your business. Her body count is none of your business. And think about it. Who really knows their true body count? Once your body count gets so high, eventually you're going to lose count of how many times or how many different guys that she slept with. So really, you're never going to get a true or accurate number. It's a lot of guys that go out their way trying to dig up their girl's past, but it's like, do you really want to know that? It's like you guys hire all kind of private investigators and everything. You guys try to seek all this validation and everything just to figure out her past. I'm like, you doing all this on one girl. Like, it's a waste of time. And most likely it's not going to be last long term like that anyway. Just enjoy your turn. She's not yours. It's just your turn. People hate to hear this. People hate it. But hey, it is what it is. But that's just the two questions that irk me. What's your body count? Do you know what you sound like? That just makes, not only is that a judgment against her, but it makes you look and sound insecure. You're worried about what her body count is, as if she really knows herself. Let alone, even if she does give you a number, she's not going to give you the number of casual hookups. She's only going to give you the number of guys that she was with in a relationship. And you know damn well that she's had more casual hookups than she has relationships. So do you really want to know that? Let alone if she lived on campus, had roommate, man, forget about it. If she did a lot of solo traveling, whatever. And it's just like you. You travel to all these other countries too. Guys, they're traveling solo too. And if they're traveling to places like DR, Brazil, Colombia, the same places that everybody else is going, you know what they're over there for. So it's just funny to me. Stop asking these stupid ass questions. If she doesn't care about how many women you slept with, you shouldn't be worried about how many men that she slept with. That's how I look at it. Just know that you wasn't the only one and you ain't the first. You're not the last. Oh, people hate to hear this. People hate to hear it, but you have to. You have to. And there's not much you could really do about it. Okay, let's say she did tell you, what, you gonna stop talking to her because her body count's too high? I mean, okay, let's say you stop talking to her, stop dating her, whatever you have going on. Just because you don't want to deal with her don't mean another guy isn't. You have porn stars, sex workers that are still getting married. Her past is not gonna stop her from getting married. Okay, look at that one girl, Mia Khalifa. Some goofy nerd wiped her up. It didn't work out, but I'm saying they're still going to end up being married someday at some point. Even if it's for temporary, even if it's just for a year or two. They're still going to have regular relationships and live regular lives. They were just doing that stuff for money. And that doesn't really reveal who they really are. And you pretty much have to mean something to them for them to let you know who they really are. Like, that's a whole nother side of the girl. Yeah, she's an adult actor. She does this and does that, but she's acting. Sex worker, acting. Providing a fantasy for money. Yeah, hopefully this video helps some of y'all. I know there's thousands, even millions of videos on this topic, but yeah, I've never in my life asked a girl what her body count was. It doesn't matter. Them other dudes ain't got nothing to do with me. Anyway, this is Kylie DeVale. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm out. Peace.